seconds to battle.
How do you make a support Phoenix work? Like, what's the plan behind Snako picking this? Because he picked it with no question in his mind he wanted this. Didn't care what force were picking. They picked up their wife and boom! There was the Phoenix.
Yeah, it's really weird considering they have good counters to that Night Stalker and Nighttime attack speed bonus and IO with the charge on into the Ember or Tiny. I don't like it, and we'll have to see how it works, because if I've learned anything from the past, it's that Snako is one of the best support players, especially on Wyvern, and I hope he can prove us right that, you know, maybe Phoenix can be good too. So it was kind of. Did you see what he did too? He put down his boots to help with the blocking, and then now he has them.
Oh, I wasn't watching that. I was watching the shard play from Funnick on bottom lane, which blocked 2 creeps. And they tried to body block another one, it just slipped around him. So that didn't really work. So Snako is coming in with an aggressive ward. Look at the Radiant stacks. He's trying to keep tabs on what happens with the Wisp and Tiny. And potentially now bottle snipe.
Yeah.
Except he won't bottle snipe, he'll boot snipe. So,
oh no. No.
Did they see him? Yeah, they saw him.
Yeah, that's... Mistakes were made.
Yeah. So tether forward as she cuts the tree line. Well,
maybe not.
He might still kill the... No! No! Snako! The damage from the tower, he causes the Wisp in! First blood's gonna get an AGM and then he can't courier snipe! He actually gets the other courier! This now classifies itself as a disaster! That was not the plan!
Pycat's locked up in the bottom lane here.
Well,
Don't aggro on some yet.
Then again, Funnick trapped in there with him because Nikwa had the shards available. So we're looking at another trade-off. So you lose Pycat, and well, actually Nikwa backed up from this. Denny lost his life in the mid. It looks like we get another dive in. Snako jumping forward, but the tether forward from EGM, it can't do enough.
What is this game?
It's scrappy. It's scrappy do, man. It's scrappy do.
It's just players making great plays everywhere. That's what it is.
Now, time for Night Stalker. Steals that rune, EGM comes in to help him. Wow, that void damage on Snako. It definitely helps when he goes for the Fire Spirits and always want to fly. They're going to come back in. They keep that slow because the tether straight through him. EGM is being picked up and thrown on top of the hill. At the same time, Denny being tossed around like a ragdoll by Bamboo. The tether will bring EGM back down again. The Blaster Field will get the kill for Denny. The sexy Bamboo still punching him. EGM will have to go for the last hit, giving now Wisp a double kill. And in the space of 2.5 minutes, the Wisp has found 4 kills out of the 5 before CNL.
I do not even know what just transpired right now. I'm just happy I'm casting this game. This is quickly turning into just a slugfest. And IO, man, what does he have? Okay, so he has an Urn already. Urn early on with him. He doesn't have overcharge. What? Okay, this is kind of weird. Normally you see IO have...
It's combat build Wisp, man.
You should get it at... No, you need to get overcharge at level 3, no matter what.
Dude, with this... Okay, dude, this is EGM. Like, there is no questioning EGM's builds on Wisp. Like, you only learn, you don't question. Dandy. The Avalanche and toss. He's really trying to manipulate this early attack with Dandy. Still dropping so low. Bamboo can't go for more. EGM, he's burning up. Wisp will actually find that kill. If the bonus damage wasn't there from the Spirits, it wouldn't have worked. Tiny. He's wanting to chase. He's got Avalanche off cooldown now, but the combo isn't really there. So, okay, it is with stick charges. He needs to punch him, however, once, or he can have the Night Stalker rotate him for one last void, making it now forcing now a 2-for-1 trade-off after losing the Wisp in mid.
Yeah, but I think the balls did help a lot during that, but they would have gotten more attacks off. I don't know.
Oh, nice dodge. He actually went in for the snowball, which dodged the Splinter Blast of Nikwa. And with very good bottle charges, he'll survive on 19 life. And this will invite Snako to chase after Nikwa. Nikwa needs more life here. The Spire Spirit's coming out. He'll burn out at the moment. So far down. No, he lives on 12 life.
You
The spirits were not enough damage because we still have to keep in mind that the support
getting
Phoenix, and yep, they're coming in behind the tower. Wyvern denies himself the neutral creep, and then he gets tossed around once again by this Tiny.
I mean, this is just great play coming in from 4CL. Like, what is a... They're just having a Phoenix sit mid, but that's not enough to help out Dindy, it feels like. They need to have always want to fly with TP, I feel like.
Oh, no. He snowballed. Bottom lane, Phonic. This wasn't a dream. You have a Night Stalker rotated. It's nighttime and you're initiating into Pycat, who will now slide a fist you down. The movement from the Night Stalker was perfect, and these aggressive wards, like the one aggressive ward they put down to watch, like you play an aggressive lane like a Phoenix doing what he's doing. And you put down a ward to try and watch, like, stacking and farming of stacks. Which means then you don't see anything in the bottom river area.
I'm scared now. Look at Sexy Bamboo. He's got 1800 gold. Is he gonna get a fast blink dagger and just one-shot everybody?
Yep. Second what Bamboo does too. He's going after Dendy. There's a lot more support here, always going to fly in the neighborhood. These Whisper Balls have been soaked up mostly, and EGM trying to become a little bit more of a sponge. Dendy, okay, that Erd is going to tick him out. He knew he was going to die. Bamboo still dies as well, but almost every hero of Na'Vi has come to this middle lane. The only one who has failed to rotate every time is D2CL6. But you cannot blame him for that. He's 42 for 9 on the CS. He's looking very good as that Wraith King.
He's the only person who's actually CSing in the game.
You have Pycat. Pycat is 30 for 11.
That's still very... I mean, just because Pycat went down early onto the Tusk 2, it really hurt his CS. That's why he's so far behind and but the constant dives.
You are right, though, that he's the only person who is not involved in any fights. He's just focusing on the lane itself.
And, well, we can see that actually hitting CS will get you the top net worth. But, Wisp is definitely up there. He's got like 6 kills.
Look at this, like the 2nd to 5th position, man.
I know. I was just, you know.
And now Ruby's
they're gonna steal too?
Yeah. Pings are coming out. The pings are coming out right now from Phoenix. It's like, yeah, boys. Our home insurance has been taken away. Phonic. Nice little move up, actually dodges the avalanche, won't off the toss. And those spirits from EGM are still doing some serious work, but he needs to get that tether back up again, which he does not have, which means Sexy Bamboo having all the damage straight out of him. Doesn't stop the Night Stalker from coming in and punching him, but allows Danny to finish up the job over on Bamboo.
That's just diving a little bit too deep when there's wards and vision up. Na'Vi didn't have any wards up scouting that, then they could have potentially done it, but still having vision here, it's really helpful. And once he gets his blink dagger, it's going to be looking really good. I wonder if he does rush blink. You either go blink or blade mail, I think. He's going to be gone on top lane. He could be in trouble. He hasn't skilled up his ultimate either yet. No, now he just did, so that's good. Holding that point just in case it would be a Swiss.
They're going. They want Phonic. Look at the movement speed from this Night Stalker with the phase boots as well. He just wants to punch Phonic down. He'll be denied, however, because of the snowball. They come back out of it, but Bamboo comes in. They actually burn the reincarnation. The Tusker might be dead. EGM regenerating up, bringing that Night Stalker back from the grave, and they go after D2CL6 once again, punching him down. Nick's attack won't be enough. Bamboo's fist, however, will be. And behind the tower, they also found out Snakeo's Phoenix. Where are you, Dandy? Walking home.
He just cleared out the stacks in the jungle.
8-minute blink dagger. 8-minute blink dagger on Bamboo. It's the dream for Bamboo, and I think Danny's dead. Night Stalker comes in with a Void having EGM behind him. The Wisp balls are enough damage. And that is a very easy pick off. You might have taken out the stacks, but you're still sitting at the 6th highest net worth as the mid-raiser.
It's just looking all ogre at this point. I mean, it's not over just yet, but like their lineup just scales so much better in the late game too. I'm just not understanding what Na'Vi are trying to do. They're trying to go for, you know, kind of like lane dominating and bottom lane. He doesn't have any mana, so Pycat's not gonna. But he had a double damage rune.
Yeah, full 1 charges, so we could have gone a little bit harder, but. There's no reason to it. Like, you just drop Phonic down low. What's he gonna do? Like, you bottle charge up once. Phonic is still so scared, and this top play, you gotta relocate Wisp now. Like, it's not even 10 minutes in. You got a level 6 Wisp up and running. So you're going to relocate save or a potential get even more aggressive with relocate.
I mean, if you have relocate at 15 minutes in the game, you're looking good. Like that's around the time you normally see the Wisted, just because they're doing all this stacking at the times. They're letting their carries get a little bit more experience and sacrificing their own. But if 10 minutes is like unheard of.
If you have a Night Stalker who, in the second daytime phase, is still walking around with 4 kills, 1 death, and 6 assists. He is the top net worth on the field. He's actually beating the safe lane farmer as this Night Stalker.
It's just perfect play execution. They're just rotating around, like you said. The first
Night Fly, you don't want to do this. Bamboo, blink forward. Fly, trying to throw Bamboo on the cliffside, but that won't work. Then he can't pull enough damage down for him. They've walked underneath the Observer Ward. Always when a Fly will die. EGM already has the earn up as well, so all these kills just give more and more ammunition to 4CNL.
This is just going to be painful. I'm going to have to cover my eyes.
Dude, don't look away.
Don't look away. It's just brutal. And if he dies right now, it's Bamboo. Okay, yeah, that's an easy kill.
There's no way you can TP in for that. Like, if you think you can Fade Bolt a creep wave back when Bamboo has a blink dagger, he will go you every time. And you almost have to assume as Na'Vi too that there is good observer wards all through their own jungle. Yeah, you put down 2 sentries to try and get rid of this, but okay, they're going top.
Relocate.
Yeah, they're coming after the Wraith King. A blink forward from Bamboo. He blinks just far enough that he doesn't actually break the tether either.
Under attack.
This game is quickly being lost for Na'Vi.
They're setting up a mid lane here.
Yeah, but EGM can just tether away. You're going to snowball after him, but you got Winter's Curse available here for Nikwa. They cold embrace over an IO, and now you actually trigger Nova. You top Phonic back onto the Radiant side. IO may die, but there's your curse, locking down Phonic, keeping any control for the moment. Bamboo does not have mana to play with, so the Phoenix is enjoying this, chasing up after him. Neko, however, is, okay, maybe not so enjoying this. He's already burnt through his Nova. His Icarus dive didn't give him any advantage because he came straight back again. Dendy has to stand his ground and battle Pycat. He'll be protected by this cold embrace. No sign of fist just yet. He's got series hits in 1 second, but it was too long. Now you're Night Stalker. You're almost top net worth on the field. Try and chase that Dendy. The plant of field does considerable damage to 4CNL. But the Splinter Blast, it doesn't reach Dendy, but it doesn't stop Bamboo. He just runs up. EGM Spirits. Bamboo was actually a vessel for EGM to pawn. And now he has to get himself away. There's a double damage rune in the bottom river, but is it worth it? EGM's going to tether down. He'll end up bottling that up. Bringing Bamboo back up to life as well as mana, and always want to fly. Well, gets a good pick up over on Bamboo. But now they toss in the West. EGM taking out the Rubik. He activated the double damage rune. That is a blue Wisp, who now has to try and stay alive up against Phonic. Won't happen as he gets Walrus punched down. And Tusker, only 389 gold for that kill. EGM feels like it's worth so much more.
Yeah, they could be making some potentially big plays, but Rubik being only level 4, it's just hurting him at this stage of the game. If they could reliably steal Winter's Curse, maybe they could turn around the team flex. But when they don't have that, when they're not getting off a good Phoenix, like the only way I see this synergizing well is when Wraith King dies, and then they Icarus dive over the top, and they put Fire Spirits and use the egg. Like, that's the only way their lineup synergizes.
They're going against. Relocates on the wave. They silence up Dendy. Bamboo needs to get this kill before support will arrive, and Dendy just punch him once more. The snowball, it protects Dendy. It's chasing after Night Stalker over, and EGM gets the balls out. The Nova will come down. Well, Dendy is already down. Night Stalker cannot be protected long enough by this cold embrace. The stun will connect, but no, he lives at 140 life. Wants to earn back up again, but Phoenix will be there with the support from the Fade Bolt. Diddy Ra is chasing after Bamboo. He needs to force up. He needs to get away. The Sun Ray will come. He turns around for the avalanche toss, but Diddy Ra will end up surviving through all of that. Go 20 minutes. We have 40 kills in 14 minutes.
And Bamboo went worse then.
Why not? It's a fighting positional game.
It's just so funny. It's like I'm so far ahead. I can buy anything and win. I mean,
he's jumping mid. He's going for always on a fly. He's burning to the Flame Guard. There's nothing more he could do there. And then you actually find another target. It's going to be fun to go for in the tree line. Snowballs protect. Who's he going on? EGM or Pike? And it's EGM. And EGM just keeps his spirits in close. And finds the kill over on the Tusker.
Always going to fly as level 6 now. This is where Na'Vi turned it around. This is their time to shine.
If it's...
I mean, they kind of need a mech too on Dindy, but I think he's going mech. I think he's probably going for Saint Yasha. I don't know. He needs a BKB though. That's if he doesn't go for a mech, he needs a BKB. Still, this is. I guess you could say the biggest thing is that Tiny is not transitioning into a. Well, he's dead, but. I just watching Bamboo because it's so fun. Yeah, it's just something's gonna happen. Look at that first staff. He was baiting out the Tusk snowball too. You can see that's a really good calculated play there from Bamboo.
Yeah. He knows what to look for. He knows what Na'Vi's arsenal is. So in the meantime, just beat down these tier 1 towers. Pick up objective by objective.
Structures are fortified.
Your next nighttime begins in 30 seconds. I'm still looking at a Night Stalker who's almost got Nag in him Scepter. We're not even 20 minutes into this game. How is Na'Vi meant to win a fight when they can't see a fight? Until they're dead. You'll never know.
Blindfold the enemy team.
Yeah, basically. The Serpent also understands that racing is farming. You can kill him and put that reincarnation on the cooldown. That's still worth it because it's such a long cooldown time. And where do you go? Like, you got your armlet. Good luck toggling that one with a Wisp Spirits in so close. There goes your reincarnation. They snowball in. EGM will get punched down. And Bamboo and Nikwa, this isn't the greatest position in the world for them. There is still that TP out. Nikwa cannot Arctic burn himself away. He can cold embrace himself and maybe buy a little bit of time, but that's all. And actually, he really should have. Yep, he gave away Cuss. Always want to fly.
Alright, this is the comeback dream right here. It's happening right now. How much gold did they get from that? They got 1,600 gold to swing. Right, and who did it go on? It went on only Tesla. So, too much, but if you think about it though, Seneko has the Midas, and he's not looking too bad himself, but the rest of his team is definitely struggling.
Highcat wants to go bottom lane. That reincarnation is still on cooldown for another 108 seconds. And look for the relocate that's coming in for Bamboo. Starts with a double avalanche toss. Actually repositioned Na'Vi before that fight began. And Na'Vi wanted to fight. They came in with 3 other smoke heroes for this, but they couldn't reach him. They just push him forward. There's that force up from Bamboo, actually pushing the Night Stalker closer. Now they're able to reach up. It's a good stolen curse from Always Wanna Fly, but where's the fall of damage? You get a stolen toss. Funnick's still getting hit with pebbles. Right, Ronick considering his old name. Then snowballing in. Where's the extra hit? No, Night Stalker has the void available. So Tuskar is down. Highcat, no spirits to jump with. The Bamboo just chumps himself forward. They'll get the steering chains and Always Wanna Fly. The Sunray's going to do a little bit of work, but Bamboo hits the avalanche into Seneko. Highcat just wants out. Leave the spirit behind. There's no stuns to stop him. And he can just come straight back in front of Seneko if he wants to. That's why Diddy Ra pushes forward. EGM, keep going, man, keep going. The Hellfire Blast, he actually got so far away that Na'Vi can't do anything against him. Highcat came back to his spirit, but what are they going to do? They're actually TPing to the tier 2 tower to try and catch up to Highcat. He's going to spirit in 1 second time. His flame guard's already up. And now with the searing chains gets a little bit of space, they'll pick him up and throw him down. The Sleight of Fist will not be enough to dodge out this attack from Na'Vi. But they are now just turning this into a 5-man Dota. 15 minutes.
Can't even count that many. That's like, how do I count that on my hands?
Just start taking other people's toes.
Yeah.
Now Na'Vi want to do Roshan.
Are they gonna get Roche?
It's possible because there's no Ember Spirit. Do they have enough damage for this? You are running a Razor. If your Raid King does have 4 points up in crit, so maybe this is where you look.
Travel in 10 seconds to the wagon at the bottom.
You're right, he got BT, didn't he, before he got the Battle Fury. Bamboo. Oh, they find Always Wanna Fly, pick him up. He'll end up dealing toss. Roshan's only halfway through it. Funnick silenced up. In comes Bamboo. Goodbye, Funnick. And where is Ember Spirit coming? He BTs himself to mid lane, but they're just chasing it. They're going ham all over Diddy Ra. Where's that Nova? It's on the cliffside, so a really nice position, but You've just got forcing an L. They're running up the hill towards Na'Vi. There goes your reincarnation again. Put it back on cooldown for another 2 minutes. And maybe there's a follow-up. The curse over on Danny, allowing Bamboo to pump the Razor. Always gonna fly. He's spirit jumping himself away from the Ember Spirit. Lamau. And now the force up forward. You can't spirit jump from that. Not when the force up's there to help them. Na'Vi will lose 4 in the fight. They don't finish up Roshan. And now 4CNL will take it for themselves.
They got a pretty crappy Roche lineup themselves, but come on, Roche, get some Craggies. Craggy in the face. No. But yeah, I guess with the Wisp extra turbocharged attack speed, could help a little bit. But yeah, this is taking a long time. Unfortunately, Na'Vi are going to be dead for a long time. But Sexy Bamboo is getting pretty low. But hey, here against the Wisp.
Man.
Here against the Wisp.
And Bamboo actually jumped out. So Ember Spirit will take the Aegis to the Immortal. They put it in the hands of Pycat. And if you, seriously, if you have any of your friends right now that are not watching this game, just go and slap them across the face. And then type into their console, just like, go and watch this game. Like, that's it. Get him on the Twitch live stream right now. Shit, spread the word. There's only game number 1 of this best of 3 series. So there's a lot of great Dota on tonight. And I'm watching over here.
Yeah, this is just amazing Dota watch. It's just constantly running at you, thinking that, oh, well, we have this, we can always do it. I mean, like I said, they kind of turned around a little bit because Rubik was able to steal some of the spells. Like, it has been helping a lot in the team fights. So, Always Wanna Fly is definitely progressing a little bit better, but he's 3-9, poor guy. It's actually looking at all the stats. Who has the most? EGM has one of the most.
He's
like
12, 8, 17.
It's like the Suicide Squad. That's part of it.
It's not even having the suicide. Like that's the brilliant part of it. Yeah, he's died 8 times, sure. 17 assists and 12 kills. Told you, man. Never question the balls of EGM, aka skill build.
I will always not question it. And it did add a lot of magic burst damage to the Tiny in the mid lane.
Okay, Ninestalker just got scouted out.
Doesn't matter though, he has full vision. Like, who's gonna even stop him? The only thing they have, essentially, is a Blink Dagger and Wraithing that could help. That's Ninestalker is just immortal right now.
Okay, so I was gonna ask the question, like, do you try and defend the top lane push, but they're already taking out the tier 2 tower. They TP in Pycat, who can spirit jump himself back out again. What do you actually got? So, in fact, Always Wanna Fly again gonna steal these spirits. TPs are coming down the bottom lane. So you got a defensive relocate, you got a potential curse-based creator from Nikwa. And this Ninestalker's been spending the last 2 minutes trying to find a target for them to kill. This game is just ground to a halt on killing.
I just don't see how Na'Vi are gonna get the kills. Like, this is all they have to do. That's the best thing about 4CL's lineup. They just run at you and they win, dead. Or they split push you and win.
Then he's actually dead. Like, they're gonna relocate in, as the damage is hitting there for the Ninestalker. Bamboo, grab a couple of Centaurs on the side of Denby.
Well, they're gonna be relocating back. This is potentially a lot of damage.
You got Nikwa here already though. Like,
oh,
EGM, like, Nikwa is perfectly positioned to protect him. You got the BGs coming in as well from Lycan, so you get a pick up on Bamboo. Side of Fist controls up Rubik. He's got that Spirit, but it's only right next to Pycat. The return then theory changes like I'm watching a Rubik Ember Spirit battle. As Ember, he is just out of range.
He's got Aegis though.
Yeah, he does. But he at least didn't die to the Nova. He'll survive through it. And the Ninestalker keeps the run going. Stance over on the Phoenix, so there's no way he can get himself out. There's no Icarus type anyway, and the Slider Fist here in chains. Diddy Ra will die right in front of his tier 3 tower, while 4CNL, 5 of their players just bearing down on top of him. There he goes. The Wraith King will pop once again. 148 seconds till he's got reincarnation back up and lose the tier 2 tower. It's a bloodbath.
Is just brutal.
You know that custom game I really love, Blood Tournament? Like, this is Blood Tournament right here.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
I don't know. It's one team trying to stand up. It's like a 11-year-old trying to stand up to, you know, a 15-year-old. It's just not happening. I mean, we're gonna keep running at you because we're a little kid, and that's what we like to do. Just like to wrestle all the time, but it's not working out. It's like it's also like trying to challenge your dad, you know, to that wrestling or arm wrestle or something.
Dad will punish you every single time. Alright, so how does Na'Vi do this? How do they win a fight? Be it 5 on 5 or be it like how do you create smoke gangs? Like maybe get a number advantage. How does Na'Vi do it?
The only synergy I talked about already in this game is Wraith King dying and then Supernova coming on top. Every single one of these Novas have been poor, and that's not even Soneko's fault. That's just because they don't have enough lockdown and they don't have enough AoE. Like, what are they going to do? Have lift? That doesn't do enough. Snowball potentially could set something up, but they just don't have enough setup for the Phoenix to actually work.
Nice Stalker is waiting for this. He wants to relocate assistance, and now he's going to get it. Avalanche toss will be there, and Didira is down for the count. 42 seconds, but he does have buyback available. And Na'Vi are moving forward. They're trying to get the tether position again, but Wyvern, he cursed over on Tusker. They start the Nova. The Vandal and Wisp are already here to pick up. They kill him off before he finishes the job. EGM has a bloody Reaver. He's so bloody tanky! How do you stop that? He tethers away, that's how you do it! You steal 224 points of damage, and you find yourself a killer standing. That's the way to do it. The Bamboo takes everything from you and gives nothing back. Na'Vi completely team wiped. 46 to 20 is now our kill counter. And that top tier 3 tower will be attacked in just a jiffy.
They could even go mid if they wanted to. I mean, all these lanes are pressured in, not one tower. Did they even touch the towers? Yeah, they touched the towers at least, Na'Vi. They did something this game, but they unfortunately didn't take any of the objectives. That's just...
tower is under
I mean, they had a good setup there. It's just the Phoenix didn't have the fire spirits, and you saw with overcharged how easy it is to clear up the Phoenix egg. So
I just can't believe I'm looking at a Wisp who's just walking around with a Reaver 26 minutes in with a Glimmer Cape. It's like the tankiest support. Like, yeah, he hasn't got more kills though, he's just got more assists. Like 13, 9, 23. He also gets
more attack damage because of that too, because he's strength based. Look at that, the right clicks. He's 113 damage on the Wisp with the overcharge. And that's the DPS, man.
you know the funny thing is, like, I remember having a conversation with Dandy almost 4 years ago. And he was talking about the frustrations at the time about like getting his ideas drafted by Puppy. But Puppy kind of like runs the it's my ship, I kind of like did the best thing, we just do it. And he really wanted to run Wisp as a solo mid. Because he thought Wisp had more than enough damage and influence that could run him as a core. Just pointing out, it's 113 points of base damage overall.
It's really good. Like, honestly, it's really good. It's just the scaling factor. You kind of need, like, 2 other good heroes. Okay, I'm trying to think of a situation where you can have, like, an offlaner, like, you know, a Void or something back in the day. Yeah. As the offlaner, and then you have another semi-carry or carry in the top lane. And then, yeah, Wisp. Wisp is great for that, because then you can just get the fast level 6. Like, we saw how potent that was this game. 6 minute or 9 minute.
Smoke break. Gets charged over from Night Stalker. This should be a gem into their hands, but Night Stalker, the Glimmer Cape, and the relocate out to safety. They took him all the way home.
High Cat Nickel,
yeah, they're coming to fight this. They really want this. Bamboo, he's going to hit the ground right now. No force up. They actually got the pickup of the telekinesis in the middle of it, but look at the cleave damage. They still can't kill him. The Nova Pop will help him. But double damage over on an Ember Spirit. They curse on Dandy. There's nowhere to go. He's literally being killed by his own team right now. The Raging Blade Mail will return a little bit of this damage, but when I say little, I mean little. Night Stalker needs a way down off this cliffside. Bit of a problem where they relocated back onto. As, well, the Shards do keep this fight split up. Soneko knows they're kind of isolated up here, but Didira's got nowhere to go. The Snowball will protect him for a moment, jumping in after EGM, but EGM protect again by this cold embrace. The Sleight of Fist, it's all up to Pycat to do the work. Tiny still down for the count, but now finally the Night Stalker down on the ground, and Phoenix down for the count. Rubik is the only one alive back at base because he respawned. And GG, finally the call is made. It has only taken 72 kills in 29 minutes. For Na'Vi will say, game number 1 of this best of 3 is over. 4CNL will take it.
That was just punishment. And that's a drafting punishment, to say the least. That was really well played from 4CL all around, man. It's just non-stop aggression. Maybe they lost because of that courier snipe at the beginning of the game. That was